What is up? It is live stream day. What is going on, my peoples? Let's play some chill music. Volume is chill. Let's take a look at my YouTube channel and actually set a thumbnail for this. I gotta turn off my voice to text. YouTube.com. Let's go to Kevin Yee. I haven't done this in quite a while. Honestly, I was looking at things like, is it worth it to do live streams and all that sort of stuff? And it's cool and all, but I was like, man, I could be using this time to plan out a proper video. Let me make this a live stream. And I have a little agenda today too, which is really cool. I've been using ChatGTP and that's been really dope. So basically what I'm doing, let me reduce the sound just a tad bit. Let me just reduce my monitoring sound just a bit because it is blasting my ear. How is everyone doing this week, by the way? Would love to kind of hear what are some of the things that you're up to. Yeah. I'll show my little agenda in a second. Let me just kind of show you all this behind the scenes of what I'm doing. I actually had let's change this to education. Change it to education, and then we will set, how do I set the thumbnail? I had some ChatGTP stuff. I wish I was really this buff honestly in regular life, but I think it's cool. ChatGTP is really dope these days. I actually recently built a bot specifically for my YouTube channel, and it's been helping me proofread, proofread, get different ideas and all that sort of stuff, and come up with cool themes for the thing, man. Sometimes I just really get just kind of lost with all the potential ideas I could be doing for these streams and stuff. But yeah, so that's that. I set the thumbnail. We should be good there. Let me know, for the 2 people that are here, there's not a ton of people. It's okay. My YouTube channel's dying, but not for long. I have a lot of good people helping me out. This is kind of the thing that I posted. Asked for a New Era hat. I should show you my ChatGTP for this episode too. Why not? Let's delete this. I think we're good here. Feel free to drop a comment too. I should probably, basically I was like, I need an idea. So I have a YouTube content strategist thing with thumbnails and titles that I really like. And I was like, let's plan something together. And something that has been and so it came up with a whole thing, right? And I just kind of edited all this. Anyways, I'll stop showing this. If you got a drink, let's pull up a drink. Let me know what you're up to as well. Oh, Juicy Draft says, I got a presentation tomorrow morning for an interview assignment for data analysis. It's completely out of my league. Not sure what to do. Hey, don't stress, man. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You don't get the job? It sucks, don't get me wrong, but it's whatever's meant to happen will happen. And so that's what I believe. We can only do so much. We can only do so much that is in our control. So yeah, but good luck, Juicy Draft. Cool. And I'm so curious, how did you find my channel of all things? I got a little drink here. Hopefully I don't burn off all my tongue things, but something I've been really thinking about is I don't know. A lot of people have been in this season of feeling overwhelmed and unsure about their future steps. And I definitely struggle with this sometimes. Not as much these days because I'm so busy, bro. It is crazy. I've been doing a lot of advisory work for Ali Abdaal, which has been really fun. Been connecting a lot of high profile people. I've been connecting Chris Do's team with Noah Kagan's and Vanessa Lau's coach and like integrating my circles, which is really, really cool. I've been hiring a lot for this YouTube channel, so I'm not sure if you can tell, but we've been working on, I've been hiring scriptwriters, storyboarders, all that sort of stuff. We should be in the system of producing new content soon, and I'm going to check the comments in a second. I see them coming in. But if you check out my channel, my dying channel, so sad today. By the way, happy Lunar New Year for everyone. If you guys celebrate it. I just assume that everybody's Asian on my channel, but if you aren't, no worries. Let's go to my YouTube, and I'm going to show you my page really quick. youtube.com/Kevin Yee Famdy bitch. Let's go here. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but we've been like really upping our thumbnail game. We're going to be upping our so this one's new, this one I did by myself, which is cool, but I don't know, it just takes way too long. This one we changed, this one we changed, this one we changed. I'm going to change a few more of these, like the top performing ones and stuff, but yeah, just cleaning it up. And then we've been doing a lot of all the thumbnail production before. I hired a strategist too. We got the OG. I can't find my phone. Dude, we got the OG. A1 since day one, as the kids used to say back in the day. I've been following you for a year and a half and discovered you because of your story changing careers. I'm in a weird transition from microbiology to UX research. Interesting. I don't even know what UX research is, but best of luck to you. My good buddy, his name is, I think I mentioned this before. I think I remember your name, Juicy Draft, one time. But this is my friend, Andres the designer. He does UX design. I don't even know if it's in the same caliber, but he's going to be in my mastermind this next quarter. So I'm looking forward to it too. So, oh yeah, I've been launching a mastermind too. That's like my new business model. That's been really, really cool and super fun there. But yeah, like I've been kind of doing that too. And I also want to show you guys like some of my goals, and I'm curious about some of your goals. What I also want to talk about are the recent books I've been buying and kind of the behind the scenes chaos of everything happening in my life, because it doesn't seem like it like right now, and I don't really post all my shit on social media these days because there's no need to, but like I've been going through some pretty serious things. So yeah, I don't want to ban you. It said, do I want to ban? I can't find my iPhone. So yeah, if you're tuning in, if you're one of the 5 tuning in, please drop a like and let me know where you're tuning in from. Say hi, and kind of like what's on your mind these days. What books are you reading? What are some of your goals? We haven't even done a New Year's stream at all. He is great. Yeah, he is. His content, I have to say, out of all the creators I know, he's one of the people that like really puts in a ton of insane amount of work in his content. So yeah, man, I'm going to turn off his thing. But anyways, I want to share some of the goals that I have. I'm not sure if you guys ever seen the behind the scenes of like my what I do and stuff, but basically I have like a whole Kanban thing of like all the goals, my habit tracker. Not done with all this yet, but like I'm going to finish. So I'll walk you guys through. This is my timeline. I'm going to be 36 so soon. It's about to be Pisces season, I think. I don't know. Pretty soon. I'm a Pisces. So if you guys don't know, cold as F in Vegas. I hope I don't get demonetized. Oh, that was one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to get monetized. Oh well, do that later. And then I also have a tracker of like how much of my life is left, you know? So if I live until 80, like I'm almost halfway done. It's kind of crazy. And it's been really, really hitting. One of my good friends passed away, which I'll talk about it later. And there goes half my fucking, dude, there goes half my like taste buds. I can't taste anything right now. Fuck, that sucks. But I have my 3-year plan. I have like a recording that I did of my vision that I meditate to every single morning. I have my 3 years to-dos of all the things I want to get done and stuff like that. I have my annual goals and quarterly goals. Some of the goals, just ignore the rest, but actually I have it somewhere else. It's really confusing. But my quarterly goals over here is like to finalize my content team this quarter. So hire strategists, which I've done, writers, I'm hiring right now, designer, thumbnail designers, what I have, video editors, I have storyboarder, I have one, I'm trying to hire another one pretty soon. Create my Avengers mastermind, so really get it, creating a mastermind for the upcoming rising creators so that we can just support each other and all that. Should be really, really exciting. Just bringing my friends together for this mastermind. I want to get my strength back. I'm weak AF right now, but benching 215 for like reps and stuff and squatting 315. Actually, I can do all this right now if I like push myself, but why hit like 5x5s with these? I'm planning also a Asia trip in Q4, so at the end of the year. Your boy gained weight. I'm like 210 right now, 212 actually. I weighed myself this morning. I've been hovering around 215, which is my heaviest. Good news though, my lean body mass has gone up quite a bit, but I want to really get to 197, 198 and all that. I want to plan a casual networking event too. So those are some of the things that I have planned. Not sure if this helps, but the broader goal is like I want to get to 10% body fat, content team I talked about, get my YouTube mastermind to 10k MRR. I might actually increase the price of my mastermind and decrease the amount of people. I'm leaning toward it. I'll show you the reason why in my book thing, in my book reviews and all that. I also want to grow my YouTube to 10k MRR, so recurring revenue. So I basically need 400k views at like $50 CPM. So doing more business videos like this and going viral with that. And then make 10k per month, which is actually going to be down to a lot less than this number. But this is elite stuff. I have a what's it called? A Kanban. Can't think about it. But we're going to be increasing the price of PTYA pretty soon, so should be good. Ideally, I want to. Right now I'm just doing closing services for him, but hopefully I can get like a full consulting type of thing. A lot of people have been finding my advice pretty helpful, but I don't know. Whatever happens, right? So that's all that too. So this goal is probably going to be relatively easy to hit, but we'll see. Depends on so many factors. And then on the far left over here, it's like just a reminder. And one of the things I want to do this year too, like I'll go back to myself and I'll read the comments in a second, is like I just want to be a super connector. So every single day I connect someone new, connect someone in my network and stuff just to other people. I just want to host events and just be that person known as a go-giver, man. So that's kind of what's been on my mind. I'll show you some of the things I have planned this week that I need to start. Let's take a look. Oh, no comments. That's cool. Anyways, again, like if you want to drop your goals, feel free to. But yeah, let's kind of go back into what is planned. I have a bunch of thumbnails that I need to plan out. Actually, some of these thumbnails I'm scrapping because honestly, I don't feel very strong about the idea. And those before I built this like ChatGTP bot of like different ideas I have and stuff like that. So there's that. I actually have to also review my Go high level systems and finalize migration of Kartra. So I'm not sure if you ever seen these people online who this is urgent by the way because I'm paying for this shit. So I'm not sure if you ever seen, where the fuck is it? Oh yeah, it's right over here. I'm paying for a bunch of software right now, so I need to, let's go here. Okay. Yeah. I'm basically migrating systems, and we kind of screwed up this year. We actually like went live with all my funnels, and a bunch of people that we promised free courses to, for some reason someone wrote test copy for coaching. I was like, what the fuck? So we had to like really scramble and get that squared away. Some other things this week, my friend Rambo, he passed away. He's one of my closest friends. Well, you know, it's like one of those people who are always ride or die for you, like when you're younger. For example, I'll tell you about my friend Rambo. He was always the first one to serve. And I'll switch the screen. I'll pull up some photos of Rambo too. Some good times. But I remember back in the day, for Rambo, like his dad actually had a liver cancer or something. He needed a liver transplant of some sort. And what happened was like his dad needed a transplant, and he was like literally next day he was on the table and he was willing to give up his liver and stuff. Believe it or not, he actually served in the military too, man. One of the most inspirational people. Always had that crest smile. He taught me so much about like how to carry myself as a man. He never told me what to do, but he's like one of those people who kind of, you looked up to him, and he was like really, it's like you knew that he was like really, really respected, you know? And that's something I always appreciated about Rambo a lot, you know? Like, you just knew that he carried himself very, very well. So let me pull up some photos. These are our days when we used to go clubbing. This is me and Rambo. Look at that crest smile. He has like white ass teeth. We used to go out tatted all the time. Used to drive a S2000, motorcycles and all that. But he was always just a really, really great, amazing friend. And I miss him a lot. I found out he passed away this week, and I've been really, really down about it. A lot of my friends were like really, really close to him. But I remember one time, this photo, I was in New York. I was going through a massive breakup with my ex. She just broke up with me, and Rambo came all the way down just to hang out along with my friend Jeff and Neo, just to hang out and all that. And so, yeah, he didn't have to, but he always wanted to check up on me and stuff. And then even when dad died, he always checked up on me there too. There's an old photo of all of us and stuff. And then where's some other photos? Any juicy ones? Yeah, this night we all decided to wear red randomly. Like, it was so funny. I was like, who decided to wear red? And like, we all wore red that night. It's pretty funny. That was back when we were like, used to go out all the time. It was pretty bad. I used to go out all the time. And then when dad died, he always checked up on me, but he always told me like, later in life, we always like kind of, these are my friends and stuff, but we always like chopped it up every once in a while. And he always let me know how much I helped him, especially as a pharmacist when he was having trouble with his like mental health from PTSD, being deployed out to Afghanistan and all that sort of stuff. And he always reminded me that how thankful he was of me. And I missed the guy, man. So I'm gonna try to go back out to Boston to make his service. So that's what's been on my mind too. So it goes to show you, even though like I hold everything together pretty well, life happens, and it just reminds me that it's one way to look. He just retired too, and he just had another kid, but goes to show you life is really short. We were supposed to meet up last month, but we didn't get a chance to meet up just because I got deathly sick. I didn't want to get his kid sick, but we didn't get to meet up, and he just retired and all that. Guy was definitely made for the military. I mean, a name like Rambo, that's crazy, bro. Like, it's super, super crazy. Anyways, Juicy Draft says, a goal I have is to have one goal every month for the whole year and make that month based around that goal. That's great. Focus is a huge superpower, honestly. Focus is really, really major. Cool. All right. So we have that. Let me go back to my screen and maybe I'll show you some other things. Yeah, so the other goal I have is to test out my writers. I have 3 different writers I'm trying out right now. I wrote their job roles and stuff. I have to set up the times for the mastermind and just interview everyone. I need to plan out my customer journey. If you guys don't know what customer journey is, it's basically like how it's like the step-by-step like of how you like the experience that you want to create when someone goes in your ecosystem. So if you go into like refugeehustle.com/join, like you'll get an email, and I've been kind of winging it all this time, even with the high ticket closing course and stuff. And so I want to make it very, very intentional and just set people up for success and stuff, and just give people a heads up of what they're getting into, kind of some of the questions that they have. Need to execute some thumbnails. This isn't the only one. I have actually like a few thumbnails that we need to start working on. So there's that. I just came back from Chris Doe's. So if you guys, let me kind of pull up a photo of Mr. Doe, Senor Christopher Doe. I don't know why I'm feeling so sassy. Let's see, where is it? Oh yeah, me and Chris were hanging out last week, which was cool. If you're a designer, then you probably love Chris too as much as I do. So there's that. Yeah, so there's that. What else do we have? And then I need to plan out my content calendar this week too. So should be really, really cool. Looks like we lost almost everyone. I guess my goals are really, really boring, y'all. If you never seen my Kanban board too. Oh shit. I need to move this over. This got dropped off. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, those are my goals. Not too sexy. And then after that, I have like a timer for where I work. So I have Pomodoros and all that sort of stuff. And I have a habit tracker every single day. So inside the habit tracker are the different things like water, daily learning, doing things like breath work, all the important stuff that I do every single day, and it just like energizes me over and over and over again. So I try to do all that, and then I have a tracker which kind of keeps me on track. I'm not done with today, so I haven't checked off everything, but that is kind of like how I stay track with everything. Super chill, you know. Like my buddy George Bryant, he always talks about like the different quadrants, right? So like if you go here, I have an environmental design of like what I do when I wake up, all that sort of stuff. But I have my quadrants, right? I have things that for my mind, my body, my being, my business, right? And basically the goal is to focus on the core tenets that energize me and do all that sort of stuff. And yeah, it's like I focus on those areas, then I have the right to touch my business. So it's kind of cool. Thinking time is one of those things which has been game changing for me too. So yeah, I'm going to check out the comments if there's any, and then we will move forward. I'll break down the 9 books I bought this week and stuff, or the 9 books that I'm actually checking out. Oh, great. We lost everyone. Oh my God. My YouTube channel is dying, but it's all good. You know, it is what it is. Let's see. Ooh. Let's take a look. Have you guys noticed that there's a bunch of new YouTubers that have just been popping off? It's kind of crazy. Especially like the young women, females. They just pop off like crazy. All right, let's go into my books. So I actually have this new function on my phone, which is really, really interesting. What it allows me to do is actually I can show you, I can switch the camera and show you what I'm reading right now. And I'll dive into like why I'm reading this book, how I'm planning escaping my life and stuff. I think it's really, really interesting. Let's go with number 1. So we got my camera. Oh shit, this works. We got this book Clockwork by Mike Michalowicz. Really great book. Let me switch this. Oh man. Yeah. So I got this book Clockwork. It's really been crazy because I've been thinking about how do I delegate out? How do I grow this like YouTube team and stuff? Sorry. I gotta charge my phone. 20%. I've been thinking about how to delegate a lot, and this book gave me some frameworks of the queen bee role of like knowing where to focus on my business and where not to focus. It's also been helping me, like there's these 4 areas of the business of doing, delegating, designing, and what are the 4 Ds? I always forget like one of the D's. It's so bad. 4 D's Clockwork. Hopefully no prawn pops up. All right, let's look at this like book summary thing. Hold on. Oh yeah. Decide, delegate, design. This has been really integral. So if you're ever wondering like what I'm really focusing on in terms of like when I'm hiring and stuff, like this was the book that made me decide to like start hiring. So yeah, doing is like actually like working in the business. So for example, if I'm doing coaching calls or sales calls, it's all that sort of stuff. Deciding is like kind of like co-working with someone. So like I might hire a contractor, but I'm still hands-on. I answer questions and stuff. Delegating is like full delegation, right? Like they can work autonomously. Designing is like focusing on the systems and all that. So for example, like I'm focusing on this platform called Go High Level, and it's our CRM, or customer relationship management tool. And basically what that does is it keeps all of our data, like funnels and all that sort of stuff, like in one place. So there's that. Let's exit out of this. So that's the first book that I bought. And quick pause too, like what books are you guys reading? Shoot me a comment below. Okay, so let's go into the next book. Drum roll. Oh shit. It's down here. Cool. So let's switch the camera. Can you guys see this? Bam! Buy Back Your Time. They both look very, very similar. But Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. This is a great book. It talks about the different quadrants of like the things that you need to do. And there's this thing called the drip quadrant thing, where it kind of looks like, actually I'll show you guys. Kind of looks like this. So there's replacement, production, delegation, and investment. 2 quadrants: what lights you up and what makes you money. So for example, something that lights me up is like in the production quadrant is like shooting content. Replacement like is probably like doing sales calls. Like I like doing sales calls, but they're very, very exhausting for me. Investment would be something like jujitsu or something personal that just lights me up and energizes me. Delegation is probably like taxes. Taxes is definitely here. Does not light me up, does not make me money. Actually loses me money. So not super happy about that. Cool. So that's the next book I bought. Very cool there. Like I recommend those for like anybody that is doing business and is thinking about like wants to hire. I highly, highly, highly recommend that. So those are 2 books. I have some non-business books too, but let me see them over here. How are you guys liking this format? Do you like it? Do you like what we're talking about? Is it boring as fuck? I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyways. This is really fun for me. And there goes the rest of my taste buds. Okay, next we have this book called Oversubscribed by Daniel Priestley. This is one of my favorite books too. What's the concept of this book is like, how do we create like something like a Harvard, right? Where there's like people lining up for your products, your services, and they are dying to kind of sign up. This is the concept that I'm using for Ali's like funnels and stuff like that, his products. But I'm also thinking about how do I create the same experiences for my own products and stuff, like for my mastermind and all that too, and my high ticket sales stuff, which I don't really promote that much these days. But yeah, that's like something else I'm thinking about. I'm not done with it, but I just bought it this week. Book that I've had for a long time is another one, and this is like for my crystal girls who are kind of woo-woo, who like the mental health stuff. I love the mental health stuff. I think it's so important. I think that most of business, by the way, is not necessarily tactics and stuff. The tactics are the easy part, but the inner work is the harder part. How do you kind of get better ideas, stimulate creativity, and all that sort of stuff? So the next one I have is How to Do the Work by Nicole LePera. Great book, by the way. This book is all about doing inner work. And what people don't realize is like, this is what I was talking about earlier. A lot of people don't realize the things that might be triggering them sometimes, like putting them in a survival state. So instead of proactively strategizing, they're reactive and they're in their survival state. They think very binary, right or wrong. Creativity's turned off. I've talked about this a few times in my videos, but I think a lot about like the inner work sometimes and how important that is. It can control everything from like your beliefs will bleed in all the time. They'll be like, I have to do all the work because if I don't do all the work, I'm not good enough. It's like things like that pop up. Actually, a lot of times it's actually the hiring belief. Like even with a YouTube channel, like when I do sales calls for Ali, half the time it is all like inner work, inner mind stuff. And yeah, like that's a huge thing, right? So yeah, if you watch Tony Robbins or anything like that, they talk about that too. Let's see. Let's look at the other books I bought. Cool. So the next book I have, 4,000 Weeks, Time Management for Mortals. My friend Lisa Tran, she actually recommended this book for me. She talks about, the reason why she talks about it is because like, you know, as she used to be a pharmacist. She runs her own business now too. But as, I don't know, as like kind of A-type personalities, like we're always taught to do more, work more and stuff like that. But especially with my buddy Rambo like passing away like recently, I've been thinking about like, what is the point of all this? So what if I get more done and all that? And it really, I don't know. She really recommended it as like kind of to remind us that time is finite and we should, and it's even better reason to hire actually. So I guess this is a business book, I guess. I haven't opened it. I just literally got this in the mail, so excited about it. So that's book number 5. We got 4 more books going. This one is by my good friend. It just actually recently came out, hot off the presses. Show you this one, y'all. And I actually helped out with this book, $1 Million Weekend, with Tal Raz. He also did what's that called? He did the negotiation book. Not this. He did the negotiation book with Chris Voss. But yeah, this is a very interesting book. It talks about how to start a business over just a weekend. I believe I helped in with chapter 4. I wonder if he gave us any credit in here. That would be really cool if my name was on here. But I don't think so, actually. Bummer. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. I guess I'm not in here. But I did help out with this book. Just proofreading and stuff. I'm really excited to read it. I know Noah put in a lot of work for this book, so support him. All right, let's go into the last 3 books. This one's really interesting, and I'll tell you why. This is exactly what to say. If you know me, some people say like, yo, Kevin, how are you good at your riz? Right? No, they don't say that. But how are you so good at like delivering messages, empathy, and all that? And I think like something as I get older is like the power of words, the power of attention. How do you properly communicate your point or set boundaries without triggering someone's ego? And I forgot who recommended it to me. Maybe it was my buddy George Bryant. But like it just really helps you with frameworks to help you word things better and be a lot more tactful with your language. Especially being in sales and training people on sales and like positioning, copywriting, words mean everything. And even relationships too, man. Like sometimes you gotta set boundaries, and it's like, how do I do this without coming off as an asshole and communicating implicitly like, you know, I still care about you. I still care about you. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm trustworthy, without saying that sort of stuff, right? It's like a lot of people focus on the explicit type of language, but no one talks about the implicit language, especially in communication. So yeah. 2 books left, guys. This one is a super woo-woo book. I don't even know if I'm going to keep it, but my buddy George Bryant, he recommended it. So let me pull this up. Dollars flow easily to me. It's manifestation stuff. If you can't tell, like, I'm not a crystal bro, but you know, I do delve into kind of the spirituality type of stuff, and this talks about the flow of money, attracting it, and all that, and how it's energy. I don't know what value I'm going to get out of this, but it was recommended by my boy George Bryant again. He is Vanessa Lau's coach and stuff, and he told me to read it, so I just did it. Another book I got too was this book. It's about social media stuff. So you know how some people come off as like really salesy or sound like they have, maybe they're just like so proper when the camera's on and stuff. This book was recommended also by George Bryant. I just recently followed this person on Instagram, but it's called Don't Make It Weird: The Entrepreneur's Guide to Being Human on the Internet. Hi, man. That's such a bad angle of me. Yeah, so that is kind of like the books that I just recently bought. I typically don't. I might return a few of these books. I don't know which one. I'm going to read through them, skim them, but I tend to return some books. I don't keep all my books usually. So I'm going to read them, skim them, and all that. What else is on the agenda today? I guess I'll open it up for Q&A. For that one person who is here, who is here? Is it still Juicy Draft? Is Juicy Draft still in here? If not, totally cool. But that was kind of like what we had. Let's see. We're almost done, by the way. But this was the agenda that ChatGTP gave me. Sorry, let me kind of get rid of all my. I don't want you guys to see my desktop. I have too many like messy things. We talked about professional growth, managing stress, realistic goals, embracing change, high ticket sales. Yep. Goals, chill vibes. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm gonna stick around for a few more minutes, but yeah, that is pretty much the end of the stream. If you're watching this right now, for the one person that is still here, very, very curious, like, what are some topics that you would like me to talk about? I'm being very, very intentional to like really create like some banger topics this month. I've been working with a YouTube strategist and just paying him and stuff for him to help me come up with ideas. It's pretty dope, but I think you'll see a lot more like me asking questions and just trying to empathize. And I also realized too, like, bro, so much of my audience has changed over the years too. Like the audience that once like fucked with me back in LA is no longer the audience that still follows me. I mean, shit, there's a lot of YouTubers now, you know, and it's like, I don't know. My YouTube channel is like barely growing anymore, and that's okay. You know, I'm not too stressed about the vanity metrics or anything like that. I make decent revenue. It could always be better, right? But I do it because I want to make relationships at scale, right? Like YouTube is one of the few platforms where I can just chop it up with you guys and it doesn't feel like LinkedIn where you have to be, you're still at work, you're still by the water cooler and you got to be somewhat professional. YouTube is the ultimate learning platform because the vibes are like very, very chill. Although I don't always agree with the politics and decisions of YouTube. In general, though, it's my favorite platform. The messaging on YouTube isn't that great. I prefer LinkedIn on that, or sorry, Instagram for that. But yeah, like YouTube is like the shit, man. I really see so much potential with it. That's why I'm double downing this year on how much I'm spending on it and investing into it. Ideally, hopefully we can break out of the bubble and just retrain the algorithm. I don't know if it's possible. Some people are like, you're fucked, Kevin. Other people are like, man, you can do it. We'll find out, man. My operation cost for this YouTube channel right now is anywhere from $800 to $1,600 per month. So if we're going to pump out some more videos, like, yeah, like honest feedback would be like really, really cool. Let me know what you guys like, what you guys don't like. We haven't started the new content quite yet, but you're seeing elements of this new content being published too. Let's see. Are you in a relationship? Are you in a relationship? Any goals to settle down? Have a fam? I'm getting old, mid-30s. I feel like that ain't happening. I feel you, bro. Cambo Thunder 007. I do have, I am getting older. This year is my year, my lunar year. I know that Cambodians, they all have their own New Year they have their own year stuff, but yeah, for me, I've been thinking a lot about it. Like I've spent these last few years just working on the business, getting my mental right and all that, and I do want to start dating again this year, just to be a little bit vulnerable. I've been having a lot of dreams about like my LAX recently, and they've been so prolific and stuff, and some people would be like, oh yeah, that's a sign to get back with your ex. No, I think that's a sign that I'm actually starting to really recover from, like my subconscious is really starting to accept the fact that relationship is over. It took a long time, by the way, but like I feel this new shift in energy and stuff. But yeah, one of my intentions is to start dating again. I might go to Asia for a bit too, so that should be really, really fun. If you caught the earlier stream, I am planning to go back to Asia. But family is so important. I think it's important as a man, and there's a part of me that is like really, really scared, because like it's the what if, there's so much I want to do. I think there's a limiting belief of like the relationship stuff. Like if I'm in a relationship, I'll have to sacrifice so much. I'll have to sacrifice my goals, which I don't want to do. There's a lot of that, but I don't know. I think it'll be a good challenge, and I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm also not completely worried, because so what? We have kids later in life. We're men, right? Like we can have kids later in life. I'd rather be like really dialed in on my personal growth, like my habits, my eating, all that sort of stuff, and dating then. But I think there's a false dichotomy of like we can only have one or the other sometimes, and it's my trainer used to say that happens to Asian men all the time, man. You guys are like super all or nothing. So I don't know, man. Cambodian Thunder, I don't have the solution, but I just want to say I feel you. I think about having a family all the time. Like, my family asks, when are you gonna get married and shit? I'm like, bro, I need to get a girlfriend first and all that sort of stuff. But I was watching, actually, this is really, really interesting. I was watching Diaries of a CEO. YouTube. Diary of a CEO, bitch. And this episode, I'll post it in actually the chat really, really quick. This episode with Paul Brunson was really, really cool. Like, this episode was really good. And it talks about dating and how selecting our partner is a life or death situation, like life or death. Here, I'm going to link it right now for you guys. Let's go here. Here you go, brother. Check this out. Or save it, because it'll probably kick you off the stream. Oh well, bad for retention, whatever. But this link over here, yeah, check that out. It talks about relationships and it talks about like what to look for in relationships. I'm only 40 minutes in for the stream and stuff, but the podcast is really, really good so far. I also have this book, How to Not Die Alone, which I think is an amazing book about like relationships too. But I don't know, man. I think it's going to be the next area I focus on, because like finances, I'm doing decent, not perfect, but starting to pull. Like I really do believe this year is going to be my highest revenue year so far. So I'm just working with like a lot of big players this year, and it's just really, really cool. So, oh, my music is still going on, but yeah, no rush. Okay, what else you guys got for me? I would love to kind of hear what other questions that you guys have, and I'll stick around for a bit. If not, I'm gonna sign off. It's getting kind of late. I probably shouldn't be consuming all these like white lights and stuff too. So yeah. Let's see what else is on my mind. There's a few other things too. While I'm waiting for questions, I'll update you guys on a few other things that are happening to me. I'll go into kind of like why I chose these things, and let me keep my comment section over here. Cool. Awesome. Let's see. Actually, let's go into... That's boring. That's also boring. Well, let's go into vision stuff, man. Like, I've been really thinking a lot about vision and trying to be like, how do I better visualize things, right? And so I've been using ChatGPT to create these images and stuff like that. I think the one I like is this one the most. There's a lot of jiu-jitsu in this. I don't know why, but I don't even wear a gi, by the way. But I really want to lean out. I have a lot of health goals, but like I feel like don't look at like my actual goals, but I think like something really important to map out is like the physical goals, right? Your spiritual, mental, how you think, like how you deal with adversity, relationships, both like professional and like your partner and stuff, financially. I have crazy goals. Like I want to hit 100K per month. I don't think it's that crazy, honestly, especially with YouTube and the YouTubers I know. I mean, honestly, like, okay, this is something professionally, personally type of stuff. I even have a whole like voice track of like my goals and stuff too. Anyways, something that I realized the other day was like, bro, like a lot of the people I know, they're not like smarter than me. I don't say this very arrogantly, right? But we know about the same amount. There's all like, it's not a knowledge gap anymore. And I wonder, what are the things that are really, really holding me back from really, not succeeding, but like, what are the things what beliefs am I holding on to that are holding me back, right? Think a lot about that. And so a lot of it is like the hiring stuff, man, and having really, really good people. Like when I look at Ali Abdaal, he has a great team. He hires like pretty decently and stuff. And he has great people working with him and for him, right? I'm like, oh shit. it should be the same way for like it should be very very similar. So yeah, we got some more comments. Let me play some more lo-fi. Let's play maybe. I think this one is royalty free. There's one that's not royalty free. I've been getting flagged all the freaking time, so not fun. Jarrell says, how you been? Man, just covered a bunch about like how I've been feeling, but honestly I'm doing pretty good. There's some like life stuff. I was talking about my boy passing away, my boy Rambo. Really kind of bummed out about that, but also very very grateful that he was a part of my life and I had such a strong role model for that. On the other side too, like I've been really kind of busy, like not busy, how do I put it, the work I'm doing is like very energy demanding, but it's very very fulfilling. So I've been hiring for this YouTube channel, getting all the people together. I've been also trying to lose weight again. Oh god, I gained like 10 pounds, bro. Like it is crazy. Like just traveling back and forth. I gained some like lean body mass too, but like honestly I'm not happy with my weight, and I've been going on walks trying to lose that. So there's that. What else? Yeah, I've been working with Ali Abdaal. Like it's been really chill, and I've been getting a lot of, and I've been setting up this mastermind. So that's what you guys don't see behind the scenes, but it's really fun, dude. I can't really complain with my life, honestly. That's why you haven't been seeing any sad boy content. Also, like people have been hitting me up for high ticket sales stuff. I think like working with Ali Abdaal really solidified me to like my reputation and stuff. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know why it's so blurry. I freaking hate this camera. I should really upgrade this camera. But honestly, it's like an extra 2K to upgrade my camera. I'm like, holy shit. I don't care about camera quality that much, you know, to have that. So yeah. What other questions you guys got? I'll take one more question and we're done, because your boy is getting tired. And I still got a bit of work to do. I still gotta check out my Go High Level systems. I gotta hire a new writer. I just messaged all my writers today. And bro, I still haven't eaten and shit. I gotta calculate my macros, bro. So I'm not sure if you guys, most of y'all use like MyFitnessPal, but something I've been really loving is like I can't wait till H Mart honestly opens in Vegas. I'm really that's how you know you're freaking old as shit. It's like, dude, H Mart is opening down the street, and I'm like, the reason why I'm so happy is because when I have H Mart, it is so easy to do macros. Like all I do is Korean barbecue. I get some like pea pod stem things, like some Asian vegetables, cook that shit in fish sauce, bro. That shit is lit. Some of my favorite vegetables, and that's all I eat. It's like super easy to be like keto or paleo or whatever the fuck you want to be. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, but I've been really trying to track my macros as much as possible. And I don't know, like I've been trying to walk like almost 2 hours a day. I have an indoor treadmill, and I also go to like Target sometimes if I need to kill some time and read books and shit. So that's been pretty dope. Yeah, cool. All right, so if there's no more questions, just want to let you know, what was I going to say? I was going to say something super prolific, but I'm just going to keep it short. I just want to remind everyone that like for example, my friend Rambo, I was literally going to see him last month, and then I got really sick. I couldn't see him, and now he's gone, and he's only 38. And like I've noticed this with a lot of my friends, like sometimes they just pass away. It's cliche as fuck, but like I hope this conversation of like my experience with Rambo, I'm probably gonna do a dedicated video about it, about like losing friends or superheroes or something like that, right? But I want to do like, it's so important just to tell people that you care about them, that you love them, and do your best to maintain your relationships. At the end of the day, it's cool to hustle, it's cool to be striving for goals, but don't forget about the people that really matter, right? Like Rambo, he was always there in my corner, always supporting me, always reminding me of my superhero power, and I would like pour back into him too, and just reminding Rambo, like, bro, like, you really changed my life. You were the only male role model in my life that like I really respected, and now he's gone. People come and go in your life, and like once they're gone, it's like you can't talk to them ever again. I'm really, really grateful that like I had my time with Rambo, and I think it happened for a reason. It makes me kind of let go of all the animosity with like grudges with friends and all. None of this shit matters. We all fucking die, dude. It doesn't matter, right? And it's like all the ego hanging on to these things. And I think about like, man, who are the people in my life that are exactly like Rambo, who kind of energize me, who energize me, but also like, there's a good synergy between us. There's good energy and all that. Cause like, I feel like these days, like more and more people I meet are very, very transactional, and those are not the people I want to be around with, right? Because they're always wanting things from you, they need things from you, they use you somehow, some way. It's not cool, I just don't want to fuck around with those people. That's not what people at the top of trust me, like I've been meeting Christo, Vanessa, who else? Ali Abdal, all these people, and they're very, very go-giving, and I'm just like, man, I need to surround myself more around inspiring people who are also go-giving, because I give a lot in my relationships, and I think about like all the people who not have taken advantage of it, but where it's not exactly reciprocated all the time, and they're always looking out for themselves. So I'm just more cognizant of it. There's nothing wrong with wanting stuff for yourself, by the way. Like I just want to reduce my time with those people as much as possible. And that's just something I've been thinking about with all my relationships, man. It's like, it's not good, it's not bad. I mean, I think when I was doing my review for the whole entire last year, I was thinking about the people that fucked me like for the, not literally, but for business, right? They screwed me over, they ripped me off, they took my work, and I didn't appreciate that, Or the people that, even women too, like women, I had women who like basically said that, oh yeah, I really like you, blah 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 blah, but when push comes to shove, it's like they feel a certain way when you try to make things serious, and there's nothing wrong with that at all, like, but it's just not the life I want to create and not the type of people I want to attract. And so back to your question, Cambo Thunder, I don't know if you're still in here, bro, but I think it's okay just to be very, very selective of who you want to date, who you want your life partner to be. Because imagine being stuck with someone like, you didn't catch the red flag about them like being avoidant as fuck and ghosting people and like, I don't know, all these different things. But yeah, that was my message today. I hope that was helpful, y'all. Like, quick, before we sign off, like, give me a quick 1 or 2 word about like what you thought about the stream. I changed up the format a little bit. I put in a little extra for the thumbnail. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Give me a quick 1 to 2 word check-in really quick. Oh wait, just a bit, because there's a delay and stuff. While I'm doing that, I'll show you some videos that we're working on. These aren't finalized, but I'll show you one of the things I'm really excited for. It's exclusive to the stream. Actually, it's not, because I actually leaked it out before. on my Instagram. But I'm working on a really cool video that I'm excited about. While you guys are typing that 1 to 2 words, what was something that you liked? What's something that you want to see more of? Well, like, what's something that you kind of liked about the stream that was different? I showed my books, I showed my productivity tools, and all that too. Very chill stream. I like putting it on the background. I'm more of a lurker. Hey, totally cool, Kimbo Thunder 007. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, y'all. Get this. This is, I'm going to hide your comment, Kimbo Thunder. This is my next video idea. The tricks that ClickFunnels gurus use to scam you. So I don't know if you know, but I used to have clients who were ClickFunnels gurus. Didn't really like them, honestly. They were fucking assholes, but I'm exposing all the tricks that they use to kind of gaslight you, to get you to buy, manipulate you. It's really, really interesting. I am their king. Cool, Kobe. Thank you for coming to the stream. But yes, I'm exposing all the little tricks that they have too. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, y'all. That is pretty much it for the stream. I'm going to try to stream almost like maybe every week, maybe every other week. I'm going to be streaming a lot more because I think it's really fun. I think it's also really, really good for me to hold myself accountable and be like, yo, this is what I got done this week. This was what I didn't. You get to see the behind the scenes. And honestly, I just love chopping up with y'all. So I'll probably be streaming every probably like 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I started a little later because I was like driving back. I was talking to a few friends. I was chopping up about like funeral plans with my friends, which wasn't so fun. But yeah, man. Cool. Awesome. Can't wait. If you miss the stream, rewatch it again. I don't even think I get any watch hours out of it or anything like that, but feel free to watch it. Anyways, appreciate y'all. Peace, mother people. Bye.